Hi, this is James from the Fair Chase. Today I wanted to walk you through the ultimate layering guide for whitetail. One of the biggest questions that we're asked is about our layering system, how we go out and stay warm in the woods. So I wanted to walk you through my very basic, simple setup for making sure that when I go out, I'm ready no matter what the elements are. First off, I want to go through what a layering system is. A layering system is basically a way of putting on or taking off clothes to stay comfortable when you're in the woods. So the first and most important layer of your layering system is your base layer. It's what's against your skin. It's pulling moisture away, keeping you cool when it's warm and warm when it's cool outside. I always use some sort of merino blend. This is the Comet by Duckworth. It's a synthetic against your skin and then wool on the outside. So what it does, the synthetic pulls your sweat away, any moisture away, and then when wool gets wet, it warms you up. So that's what I start with. I've got the same type of thing on my legs. Next is your mid layer. This is the layer that most of us will wear most of the year. It's what's on the outside of my body from the beginning of the season into almost the rut. I like wool. So this is another wool shirt. This is by Pendleton. It's a nice green brown camo looking. And it is great for, it has a little bit of wind block and it just insulates really well. So base layer, mid layer, the next layer is your insulation layer. Lots of guys use down. Lots of guys use some sort of synthetic insulated jacket. I've used a bunch in the past. I've used the treated down, the synthetic. This year, I'm doing something a little different. I'm actually using another thicker layer of wool as my insulation layer. I like wool, it's quiet. This means I can probably throw it on the outside and not worry about being too loud. It's comfortable, it doesn't smell. I like it. So this is another Duckworth hoodie that I found. I can't remember the name of this one, but it's super warm and I'm sure you can find it online. One of the biggest things I think people don't take into account when they hunt is wind. A lot of times you can get away with having less layers if you have a great wind blocking layer. And so I use this year, I'm going to use this coat. It's actually a Patagonia coat. You can judge me if you want. It blocks the wind really well. It's super quiet with this kind of Berber fleece on the outside, and it's even camouflage, which is great. But like I said, the big thing about this is it handles wind well, and actually if it gets rained on, it does pretty well too. I'll typically bring out, speaking of rain layers, a rain jacket as well if it's raining, obviously, something light. If I'm in a blind, I'll throw on this Vortex one. A couple other random pieces that I wanted to tell you about. Gloves. I've used these gloves for like 6 years. They're First Light. I don't remember the name of them, but they're fingerless gloves. They're wool. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of wool. Sometimes I'll throw these over top. Most of the time I'll use these gloves. I think these are mechanics just gloves. The tree pegs are really cold in the morning, or you're messing with something, your fingers don't work well. I found if I just cover them for a little while, I have better dexterity and it seems to work better for me. And then when it gets cold, I just throw these over top of my fingerless. These are, I think, Burton snowboarding gloves. They're green, so you know you'll blend right in. And that's been awesome. Again, it's a wind blocking layer and it insulates really well too. And the final couple pieces here, Merino Undies. I'm not going to go in the woods without them. They, like I said, they pull moisture away, they keep you warm, super comfortable, and just something I like. The next thing are these socks, Vortex socks. They are actually somehow infused with permethrin, I think. They're tick preventative socks. And so early season, even into the mid season and turkey season, I'll wear these just because I'm always dealing with ticks here in Michigan. And so any way I can make sure I don't get them, I'm gonna go with. And then finally, a face blocker. I have used this same thing for years and years. It's a First Light Arrow Wool Wick, and it's thin. I wear it when it's cold out, when it's really cold out, and even when it's warmer out to keep the sun off my neck. So basic situation, my pants are the same way. I'll have base layers, I'll have kind of a mid layer like a hiking pant, and then over top I'll put something more insulating, probably some wool pants this year. Super simple and effective from what I found. If you have any questions, if you want more information, head over to our website, check us out on social media. We're The Fair Chase or thefairchase.com.